Hi everyone, welcome back. Today in this video, we're going to be talking about some common mistakes when using reductions in speaking. So as you know, in speaking English, we use a lot of reductions, right? We will blend the sound of words together. So like I'm gonna or he wants to. And these reductions help us sound more natural. But you got to make sure that you are using it correctly. So in this video, I'm going to go over some of the common mistakes that I hear, and hopefully if you are making these mistakes after watching this video, you'll be able to use them correctly. Now in this video, just like the other pronunciation videos that we have here, I'm going to invite you to open your mouth and practice with me. Okay, I want you to listen to yourself saying these reductions. All right, we're going to start off with I am going to. If I say I'm going to, when I reduce it, it's going to sound like I'm gonna. Okay, I'm gonna. So make sure you got to get that sound in. I am, I'm gonna. For you are, we are, they are, going to, it's going to be contracted or reduced to they're gonna. They're gonna. Okay, so here, make sure you get that sound in. In American English, we have that sound, the R sound. So they're gonna. It's not they gonna or we gonna, but they're gonna. We're gonna. Then for the third person, he, she, or it's gonna get that S sound in there, right? Because when we contract he is, she is, it is, it's gonna be he's gonna. Okay, so he's gonna, she's gonna. Notice here that I'm using that vibrating Z sound. Okay, so he's gonna, she's gonna. But for it, we're gonna keep it at it's. Okay, it's gonna. So let's go through an example here, and I'm gonna invite you to say it out loud with me. I want you to hear yourself saying these sentences. All right, are you ready? Here we go. I'm gonna go to the beach. You're gonna go to the beach. They're gonna go to the beach. We're gonna go to the beach. He's gonna go to the beach. She's gonna go to the beach. It's gonna be a long day at the beach. Now we're gonna go on and talk about the verb want. Now this one is a little bit easier, but there's a tricky part that you gotta be careful. Okay, so I want to, if we reduce that, it's gonna sound like I wanna, right? Same thing for you, you want to, you wanna. They wanna, we wanna. Now the tricky part here is using the third person reduction because we often forget that we have to add that S to the verb. So for example, the full sentence here would be he wants to see it, right? Or she wants to see it. We're adding the S to the verb because it's a third person present simple form. So here, when we reduce it, you got to make sure that you get that st in there. He wants to see it. Okay? She wants to see it. Okay, so one more time here, say it out loud with me. He wants to see it. He wants to see it. She wants to see it. She wants to see it. Good. So keep in mind here that when you're using the third person, you have to use wants to, because there's a common mistake that I hear a lot from English learners is saying he wanna or she wanna. Now another verb that I want to mention here is have to. Okay, and this one is very similar to the way we use want to. So here for the first person, I would say I have to go now, right? Or you have to go now. We have to go now. They have to go now. So this is pretty simple, right? We use have to. And when we reduce it, it becomes have to. And the tricky part is in that third person, right? Because have to, in third person, we say he has to or she has to. So when we reduce that, it becomes has to. Okay, has to. So he has to go now, or she has to go now. Okay, so here again, be careful. Keep in mind that when you're using the third person, you gotta change it to has to. Again, a common mistake that I hear from English learners here is using he have to go or she have to go. Open your mouth and practice saying the sentences with me. I have to go now. You have to go now. We have to go now. They have to go now. He has to go now. She has to go now. Excellent. I hope this video was helpful. I know that when you're using reductions, you're kind of taking a step forward in your pronunciation. It's helping you sound more natural, and that's awesome. But just remember that when you're using reduction, you still have to kind of keep in mind the grammar, like how it's used in the full form. So when you reduce it, you're also using it correctly. If you're looking for more American English pronunciation videos, check out these over here. And thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you in the next video.